No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
Well, I don't think it could be any stronger than it currently is.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender. Unconditionally. To each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled. But some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
Help them figure for fate. What is this void?
What is this void? If there's a place beneath the incarnate and the invisible, this is the first I've heard of it.
Now you have, and not before time. That's enough for now.
Is it safe? What will we find there?
Who knows what you'll find? It ebbs and flows, expands and contracts, twists and turns, but you won't find safety. In the void, safe has no meaning. Just know this. The moment you enter it, you must escape. In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
About the
The
nightmare.
nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
What do you know of Deborah?
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Teb.
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch.
Oh, sorry.
She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
How was the beast linked to the nightmare?
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
Fuck. Hello again.
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Because she went.
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on
And a
in her
circler.
own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
Show me your wares.
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always will.
Sell, buy. Scourge accretions? Damn, is it 1,000 for one? Defeating an enemy with red restores our spirit points, but spirit point gains are reduced by 25%. Hitting an enemy with a manifestation gets 7 managed points. That could be pretty good. The rifle increases the damage of the next manifestation. Ooh. Dude, this could be crazy wombo combo potential. With this you do shot, dodge forwards, attack, manifestation, shift forms, shot, rifle hit, slam. Oh, and then you do another manifestation. Triple combo. Insane. Like I want to save my money for like cool stuff though. Like that combo could actually be kind of cool. Should we do it? Let's do it.
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it? What did you choose?
I chose to stay.
Lives for a life. An expensive bargain.
I made a promise. I'll pay the price.
I do not judge the deal. I worry about the cost. The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Yoink. Oh, I see you have one of those, oh, what's this thing called again? It's a pool. Do you mean a black pool? Black pool? Between the runes there are scribbled notes. Find on the left the house of Hades, the invisible god of the dead. A spring, lathe the lake of oblivion, and nearby a white cypress rising. Do not approach the source, a secondary source you'll find cold water flowing from the lake Mnemosyne, goddess of memory. Guards stand before it. Say, I am son of the earth, and of the starry sky of celestial rays, and you too know this. And from that moment, with the pantheon of heroes, you shall be sovereign. Better Persephone, dancing across the hem and back. Then Dionysius wants to go and wants to return. Then again, better Orpheus than Eurydice. Bid the soul of Orpheus sing such notes as warbled to the string, drew iron tears down Pluto's cheek, and made hell grant what love did seek. Is Milton their best? Not impressed? What a dolt. A thing is a thing when it is countable. The first order is in numbers. Theano. Physis is made of things unlimited and things limiting. Both the cosmos as a whole and everything in it. Philolos. Unlimited things cannot be counted, so things are by their nature both countable and uncountable. I hated this. An image of two overlapping circles. The Vesisia Piscis, by which the intersection of two circles identical creates the doorway. That makes sense.
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe.
Songs from the Moon. Dear child, if you ever fulfill your destiny and choose to leave New Eden, remember that there will always be a place for you in the belly of the moon. Till then, may this humble book by yours truly remind you that you have many hidden sisters. Madre. Madre, yeah?
Help yourself. And take all.
No, she just told me to. She was like, oh yeah, just feel free to steal. I'm just by Red and Atea, it's increased by 5 against wounded enemies, but increased by full health enemies. That's just like a no-brainer. So as long as I hit them one time, then I just start doing 25% more damage. This is like a giga no-brainer. We lose wisdom and persistence. We gain strength and vitality. I'm good with that. Oh damn, our spectral defense goes down though. Oh no, that's the amount of damage dealt by specters. Interesting. Damn. Ah, screw it. Let's switch it up a little bit. We're also gonna switch to this armor, and I'm gonna try. No, not that armor. This armor.
The help you need.
Ceridian's handcrafted tuning key opens void breaches. Oh, that's what those things are, probably.
Come on, we've work to do.
Let me just look around a little bit. The hell? Let me take a quick little gander. Oh. Okay, let's go do the tutorial, I guess. I can actually... Ceridian prepared everything you'll need for the ritual. Take them, and next time, get your ingredients. Okay, but I can't do this, because I should have... gone down there first. Okay, game, you win this one.
Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there want us dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach?
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off, in the back of a cave. Use that one for now. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All right. We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
About the void.
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
About the nightmare.
I'm curious. What do you think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins, too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath. as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
About you.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
The hell? About Deborah.
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
Right.
We'll be going. Hope to talk again soon.
Yes. I do so enjoy our little chats across the hem.
I suppose we'll come back to this one eventually.
Can't wait, can you?
Oh, what's her? Oh, spectral web. True. Let's have the required. So is that another manifestation that I'll have to get eventually? Damn.
This ivy's well rooted in the invisible.
Right? And therefore impossible to comb out.
To know is not to control. To witness is not to understand. To... Other? Explore is not to own. All these humble principles, my dearest disciple, are particularly true when it comes to the void. I wish I could tell you more, but my knowledge is crumbling. Have I known more? Will I? Never trust the void. As witches, we take care of the balance between the living and the dead. We keep the gates, we heal the wounds. But what sometimes sours from the other side is deadly. Soon enough you have learned the rituals, the songs, and the words. Soon enough you will walk the threshold like I did. Mark my words, my dearest. Do not lose yourself in the obfuscating paths of this other land. Yes, we dare to travel the forbidden territory. Yes, we may sometimes hide under its cloak, but only like the nimblest fly through the fields of cobwebs in the darkest of nights. The deadliest risk is not the temptation to go further and beyond, too far from our dim lights to ever come back. No, the deadliest risk lies in the nature of the void itself. This is not only the destination of the dead, it is their very own domain, and time means nothing to them. Time, how it flies and vanishes like dried sand, is their deadliest prison for us. In the blink of an eye, you are 50 years older. In a heartbeat, you're already dead. Is the implication that like you can get tricked to stay in that in like the void or whatever, the other side, for like a really long time, and as you're doing it, like you just become immeasurably old as time in that place is flowing faster in this place or something?
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Yes, we were just
Only
here.
one way to find out.
She even dropped materials for us, and we picked them up, and there was a note that you read. Void traveling. From a crack in the incarnate, this ritual allows me want to travel to the prison realm, where unanchored spirits of the dead are believed to roam for all eternity.
My God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
We're in, manifest. What the? Chase, dude. You could at least pay bits for it like Dualius does, man. At least Dualius is paying me money for that, man. The hell? Or you could have done it during the hype train. I could have gotten the money at least.
This place looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
Let's not linger.
How about a biddies? Then buy a fitty. Poor boy, poor you are poor boy.
Did you hear that?
Yes, keep moving.
It's my sister.
There, our way out.
It's you.
Well, you do have to question if I can bring Anatea back. I could bring my sister back too, right? Oh.
What the... What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave, now.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
The next beacon is dead. Oh, what new abomination is this?
I'd say a sorrow used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of. One down.
Okay, there's one more
Now the
combo.
others.
We shoot, we run up, we do that. I'm trying to use my militaire. Let me dodge back, we shoot again. We
It's on you.
do the hit.
Never mind. Do this myself.
Oh, I don't have an idea.
Poor boy, poor boy.
What the hell?
Try this on for size.
But I didn't even hear any bags. Thank you so much, Jay, for 55 monthly renos. Much Pachiato, Mikado, Minato, Potato. Welcome into the bag, buddy. It says bag supreme if you tier 3. Wait, what? How does it? Is there a different message? I didn't know that. Thank you, Jace, for maintaining your tier 3 support alongside your fellow tier 3 champion, Mika-san. I appreciate you two 3 times as much as everyone else. I don't pay attention to the stream anyway. What the hell? What am I paying you for then? What in the world am I paying you for? I do pay you. Don't lie to people. What the hell, man? Even if you did, I still wouldn't pay attention out of spite. Oh, that happens.
Trouble's about. Time to release these poor souls.
Help. Oh.
What about those attack this thing or something? Oh, I'm okay.
From what hold
Poor
of
souls,
this
poor
horror
souls.
crawl?
I
Thank
don't
you,
know, but we
Jace.
need to go.
I'm not thanking you out of spite. I'm thanking you out of love. What is that a bug? I can't tell. Oh, it is a bug. It's a stink bug. I'm going to work out of spite. No, don't do that, man. Don't go to work. Jace, don't go to work. I'm gonna be gone by the time we get to work. Are we? No, we're
The
up there.
hell was that?
That's
Civilians'
how
keys.
much
Supposed
done
to
that.
get us
It's
through
like, oh, every
unnoticed.
time
I don't know.
I'll be gone by then. Well, hey, at least when I'm gone, just carry on, okay? Don't mourn. Just rejoice every time you hear the sound of my voice. And you know, just know that I'm looking down at you smiling. And I didn't feel no pain, so baby. Just feel the same and smile back. Even though you're being voice playing PoE and AFK and Ross for the next 6 hours. Well, I'm gonna do a thing for probably about 30 minutes. I'm gonna exercise for probably about an hour. And then I'll probably play Ross for, or not Ross, play PoE for an hour, probably. Before I go to bed. I did turn my day around. And that's all Ross this month, so... each week spot hit with the rifle increases damage of the rifle by 40%. Use it for miss. Wait. Is this dumb game design? This feels like dumb game design. Oh no, okay, I guess I have to hit one time for the 40%, I assume. But also it doesn't, like, what is a miss? Does a miss mean that I actually miss, or that I miss a weak spot? Wrath versus pure vitality. I'll just go for regular.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did. New Eden reeks of their guilt. I died because of them. Curse these people. Curse them and their secrets and their sins.
Oh, she's becoming unhinged.
We'll get there.
We always do.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
I was thinking for a second, I was like, why is she, like, that's weird, why is she not getting wet? That's stupid. Like, did they forget the part of the engine that, like, had dropped some people? Then it passed Red, and Red is, like, soaking, so I'm like, what the hell? Why is she not getting wet? Well, she's a ghost.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Weans. Sent to die for their Sultan's pride.
No one goes
Like
for
I
you,
was
Mr.
back in the
Endo.
Balkans.
Galos goes to Ascent. You're here with me now.
You're you, and you're here with me, right now.
I don't feel like myself. This void. Is it hell?
I'm sure said, you are you.
Oh. Like in the scriptures?
The scriptures. Whose scriptures?
It's just a... What if all the teachings of my youth were wrong? What if what we just saw is what awaits me for my sins? I became a banisher to help the living by ending the suffering of lingering ghosts, but we don't end their pain. We condemn them to an eternity of suffering. We curse them.
Rory, you are the kindest, most compassionate banisher I have ever met. Don't let an old god scare you into thinking otherwise.
This void is the work of no god. What if they come back? What if the souls I blamed come for me? They'd have every right.
The spirits of the living are consumed in the ritual. They're not coming back. All is well. As long as we stay together, all is well.
Aye. All is well.
An inbuilt downloader? I've been meaning to download all my clips in case Twitch gets nuked or I get nuked.
We were protected.
I was thinking for a second, I was like, why? Oh, I don't know. You were also you were also thinking about that. There's a download button. That's cool. Oh, look at that. It's like, are we like relatively close to the end of the game right now then? Like, relatively speaking, or? I think about it all the time. It was, did you cut the clip short?
We were protected.
Oh. I was thinking for a second, I was like, why is she, like, that's weird, why is she not getting wet? That cat dropped some people. Why is she not getting wet? Okay, fuck boy. Should have been 6 seconds. Was it? Why is she not getting wet?
Seeker wasn't lying about the burned down bridge.
Which way? North by the mountains or south through the lowlands?
Let's pick one and see where it takes us.
Best viewers! I'm sure, I paid Jace. I'm sure Jace will take care of Rayan. XZX. Right? I'm sure Jace will do that, because I do pay him for it, so... I'm sure it's on his phone, on his motorbike. Damn it, stupid ass bots with your... Piala? Palia?
Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
Another fire on the wood floor. Why didn't they just put a fireplace in here? I'm so confused. As Theo of Crotone wrote centuries ago, our world exists in two forms, depending on how humans perceive it, a place of the heat and fire and warmth and earth. The incarnate is the world as perceived by the living, a place of cold and water and iced earth. The invisible is the world as perceived by the spirits of the dead. This is the truth, unknown or misunderstood by most. As witches, we are able to see the invisible without supernatural help, with innate talent or hard training. For most humans, perceiving the visible in its entirety requires that a willing spirit share their vision. This means that the human must be haunted by that spirit. There must be a soul tie between them, and whilst ghosts may cross the boundary and affect the incarnate in small ways, sound, colder heat, dark shadows that unnerve the feeling that someone is in an empty room with you, for most of them, see the incarnate in all its dimensions, sound, color, living, being, etc., requiring a living human or physical item that acts as a hook or beacon into the physical world. Both the incarnate and the invisible are defined by space and time. Theano and all the antique seekers were so right about geometry and magic. Since I journeyed in both realms, I now understand the experience of being within its very... The feeling of being within it is very different. A small room in the incarnate could feel like the whole world in the invisible. A short moment in the incarnate could stretch for weeks in the invisible, or a week could pass in the blink of an eye. And although spirits, having once been part of the incarnate, may perceive it at times, even interact with it in limited ways, they tend to see the world of the living as a blurry and indistinct, or as a flat black backdrop, like painted stage scenery, especially when they linger alone. Only when they focus on a specific person or place can they see them as they are. They slowly forget the big picture, they lose the world as a whole, since they are lost in between. As witches, it is our duty to help them find their place and help the living be safe, even if those will hate it since they can't see like we do, nor accept the truth we know. Even if those will hate is since. Even if those will hate is since they can't see like we do. Even if those will hate us, is what that's supposed to be. But essentially, just going to have a Discord call with my Paleo Supercell next week. What the hell? I thought you were done with that game. Are you still Supercelling it? Choose your path to Harrow's Fort Jericho. I guess I have to go both ways. I'm gonna go north. I mean, Mikason is right though. Why are we lighting this fire on the floor? There's no way this is a smart thing to do. First of all, I guess there's no window here, so I guess that's okay. But you generally want like a chimney, because a window isn't a good exhaust for smoke, I don't think. The reason chimneys work well is because of the way air pressure works, right? Well, a window wouldn't work in the same way for that. It's like air pressure and heat, right? That just makes the smoke go straight out of the chimney instead of like lingering around. But secondly, this is just on the floor. I'm not involved, they've got their own thing going on. The room is also not aired. Yeah. It's in the group chat though, just for entertainment. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey. Remind me to never become your enemy, Dwalius, because I feel like you would make it your life's goal to end my existence. You'd have like Deb as a sleeper cell, join Discord. Candies. I am very petty. I don't think you're petty, I think you're great. Yeah, you're super, super cool. La 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 la. Wow, Dwalius, you are such a cool guy, oh my god. I'm heading to bed now, have fun with the game, and do not be nice, chat. What the hell? Good night, Mikasan. See you later, alligator. I'm ending stream in like 15 minutes. Maybe this is a good place to end, actually. Before anything crazy happens. Nah, we'll keep exploring for another 15 minutes, might as well. I gotta say, the game feels very long and very short at the same time. Like this moment we had here, it kind of reminds me of the Mimir moment from God of War. But instead of happening, you know, how long is it? Like 10 hours into the game or something, maybe less. This is like 20 hours into the game. And you've gone through so much landscape at that point too, I don't know. It feels a lot like the Mimir moment, just like it just happened so late into the game. It feels like this should have happened like before we got here almost. Oh, there's new activities available. There's a gold point of interest. Let's see. So far the story seems boring. I think the story's okay. I think the story and the dialogue are like the with the choices like the saving grace of the game. But I think it feels like things are packaged wrong. I've already forgotten about the overarching nightmare plot. We're just wondering the Woods now doing busy work in side quests. Well, there's not been that many side quests. It's been like a couple. I think the story and the choices overall are interesting. I think the dialogue is good when you talk to characters. I'm like interested in that. I think the biggest problem for me is just world building. I think is very poor. Like I thought about that just now. Like why is Seeker why is she just leaving her like random ass occult notepad around in some random cabin? And they just has like a bunch of random crap information on it. What, like why? You know what I mean? Like why is this a thing? And why do we keep finding information just relating to like world building? Like why is everything I find like a world building thing? Let's see how any of the people tie into the main plot except to be sacrificed. All the people tie in because it's probably gonna be a thing where like all the people of New Eden were like Giga Omega bastards that all had problems. And that's why they like brought to the yeah, and they probably all got together to like I guess if Deborah is the nightmare, they probably all got together to burn her or something. They're probably all there. They're probably, well, it was necessary. We had to do that. She was a witch. It's probably gonna be something like that. That's my guess, at least. I think the game has an identity crisis a little bit, though.
I'd like to see the Highlands again one day. These mountains aren't they bad, but they're no Ben Nevis.
Yours is a hill compared to Pico.
They should foreshadow that better than instead of
My
lecturing us
mountain is
about
bigger than
Orpheus.
Aye, but my island is bigger than yours.
I
Call
don't-
it a draw, shall we?
I don't remember where we got the name Deborah from. Like, was that what Kate's girlfriend was called? I guess that's where we have that from. I think with this game, if I was Dontnod and I could go back in time, I would just make like a The Last of Us 1. You know what I mean? I'd make a shorter, a little bit more linear game. Maybe put a little bit more focus on like a little bit of like a horror aspect to it. Make it a little bit more horror-y with the ghost hauntings and things like that. Make it more atmospheric.
Air is foul and foul is fair. There's a lot of fog down there.
Follow my lead.
Basically a vampire. Oh, okay. Dude, they made such a mistake with that. I keep bringing this up. You can do these combos where you bring anti out, right? But then, okay, for instance, if I hit with my gun, I can bring anti out for like a little like a knockout, basically. And that's cool. I can do that, then hit anti out, do damage. But the problem is that if I hit and I click too soon, it doesn't happen. That should be chained, I think. That should be something that, like an action, you can chain. That was a one more combo, by the way.
Piss off!
I'm wearing a wisp, I think.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
And he says... Oh, there, that's it. And here's the thing, like I'm giving criticism, but I'm enjoying the game overall. Like I haven't been bored yet. Like this exploration is fun enough, but it's the type of thing where it's like, I'll play through this one time, I'll enjoy it for what it is, and then I'll completely forget about it.
These remains
Like-
call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
This is like a very good like middle of the road game where I play it to just have something to do, just to kind of like relax with something that I don't have to think too much about.
My voice commands you! Unveil!
Unveil.
us more of them. Aye.
I almost overcomboed this.
Bastard.
Oh, I did it! That's a wombo combo right there. How sick was that? How's the dude up there? Oh, he has a guardian. There we go. Oh, maybe not. I might as well do this. Oh, let me touch. It's a little long for a stopgap game, even well, that's fine. Yeah, but I mean, I'm extending it by hard difficulty and by exploring more than necessary too, though. I think kind of like thinking about like the sinking city, which I also kind of enjoyed, but had a lot of criticism for. The sinking city was like, it was a pretty cool game for what it was, but one of the problems was that they could have just set the game in like a very small area and had it focus on that area and have it focus on the characters in that area. And I don't understand about this. Like, would this be more interesting if it was just New Eden Town? You make New Eden Town a little bit bigger. Give it like have a lot of locations in it, and then have it be like you're like an actual like ghost hunter. You're traveling around in New Eden Town, and you're just like talking to people like a Camarocho type deal, right? Like a medieval Camarocho, where you have some activities you can do, some stuff you can do, and then you just travel around. And there's like various ghost hunts going on. You have like an overarching plot. Like I wonder if that would have been more interesting. You can still do a lot of the same things, right? You just have it condensed in a smaller area where you can really delve into the characters and things happening there, and you can get used to places. I think that might have been more interesting. Isn't particularly high quality, so it doesn't need to be this big. Yeah,
What
exactly
is
right.
lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Well, I would say the thing I would say about this is like, I was thinking about Alan Wake 2 earlier, and how cool Alan Wake 2's like mystery solving thing is, right? It's really cool how in that game you have like your mind palace and you go in there and you solve like the mystery by putting things on the board. And maybe it would be cool if this game was also like a ghost mystery type deal, right? Where it's like you have to like think about, or you have to find clues and be like, what type of ghost is it, and try to figure out how to defeat that ghost. And maybe if you get it wrong, that's some bad things happened. You know, maybe that's how people die, or you won't be able to like banish them correctly. You won't be able to take their soul to get your wife back or something like that, right? It would be way cooler if it was like focus it in, have the ghost hunts be way more intense and particular, and need like a lot of work and reading and research. Because I've been thinking to me, it's like, what is the open world adding to this game? Like, is it like the open world isn't bad? Like the open world is fine, but what is it adding to the game, to the story, to the lore? Is it adding anything? Like, not really, right? The one time I really liked the open world is when we were standing at the top of this cliff here, and we saw over the landscape towards New Eden Town. But that's like about it, basically. It's adding wagon memes, yeah, true. So it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's like, I don't know what the purpose is. it feels, you know, when we talk about Concord being like, oh, these people are like Guardians of the Galaxy, it feels like these people really liked God of War. They were like, well, we want to make a God of War too, and to be honest, they've done a decent job with it. I think the main difference is just like God of War is explicitly meant to be like a journey, and that's like built into the story of the game, that's built into the themes of the game. While in this, the journey feels a little bit more contrived. Like, oh, we have to get back to my body. It's like, no, we don't. Why did we do that? We don't have to do that with anyone else. What do you mean we have to get back to your body? Since when? Alright, we're teleporting here, then we are calling it. The third act twist will redeem the plot. I think the plot is fine. I like the plot. But I'm saying fine, I'm not saying
a way
like...
to pass could be near.
I'm not saying incredible, to be clear.
Cannot work this one out. I think a way to pass could be near.
Oh god, I was gonna save.
Heads up!
When I've caught is this hard?
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
There's more on.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
You're done.
Alright, let's call it there. Seems like a good place to call it quits to end. Alright. New save. We are probably about 20 hours into the game at this point, I think. I have a lot of criticisms for this game, but I think it's a decent game. I think this is like an easy, like, I think this game is probably too expensive right now for what I would. Yeah, this is a full price game. This is a, well, I guess it's the old full price, but it's 60 euros. I'd probably say, like, you know, for like 20-30 euros, like this is a pretty easy, like, recommend if someone just wants some kind of chill-ish, lean back, enjoy the ride type video game. We played it for 20 hours exactly, basically. 60 bucks is, yeah, for this, yeah. For a double A game, definitely. I think that if this game cost half, they probably would have made a lot of money. You know, speaking of the thing we talked about on Discord with Carnage and company talking about how it's weird that indie games can cost the same as AAA games, however, because they cost more to make. You know, a lot of how these games sell, right, is based on the price. And I think if this game was cheaper, more people would probably buy it, so they'd probably make more money on that, would be my assumption. Because this is a hard sell at 60 euros, I think. I don't think I could recommend this at the price point so far, but I think I could easily recommend it for cheaper. You know what I mean? Because now it's competing with, like, God of War. Like, if someone's like God of War, there's God of War easily, right? But someone's like, hey, I want to play, I want to play like an RPG, get some feelings in it, have some chill fun. €30 for this? Yeah, sure. We'll see what I think when I want this. So I'm just saying I have some criticism for the game, but I mean I'm enjoying it. It's not like Kentucky Route Zero. Is anyone streaming right now? Maybe Salembo streaming? Kentucky was a rough one, yeah. I mean, this is way better than that, though. All right, video game people. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Hope everyone had a great video game time. Thank you for the hype train today. Thank you for the gift subscriptions, all that stuff. Super appreciate everything. And I think you guys could be doing a little bit better, but we'll talk about that off stream. I don't want to scare people away with all the money talk. I have been streaming for 5 hours and I got like 10 subscriptions, so yeah. We're gonna play more Banishers on Thursday at regular time, 17:00 Norway time, 5 p.m. GMT +2. Schedule is on the stream log time, so it's a different game. Maybe I'll switch to Banishers. Probably wait until I play Baldur's Gate to switch it, but who knows? I presume this game's probably gonna take like a week more to finish or something like that. It depends on how much further we have to go. Because one big reason is like it takes a long time to unlock the powers. I thought maybe we would get like the root power now, but I guess we'll get that later, and there might be another power after that too. So, I think once we get that though, like getting all the like exploration stuff is gonna go really fast because the world is not that big. But I'm gonna say like probably another week for this. Then we'll jump into Baldur's Gate, and then we'll play some Super Mario this week, this month, like I said. But I'm not gonna schedule it immediately because I don't want to like schedule it, then play one session of Baldur's Gate and then straight into 2 Super Marios. I'd rather do 2 Super Marios, Baldur's Gate, or like a week of Baldur's Gate and then Super Mario. So we'll try to make that happen. But hey, we're gonna routinely. If you're near, feel free to stream on Discord, like good stuff. Here's that thing. I'm gonna do some stuff and then I'm gonna exercise, and then it's Path of Exile time. Ooh, candy. Ooh, candy. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you for the stream, Dalius. Oh, yeah. I'm having a good time with this game. I don't know where my expectations were with it. I think my expectations are about where we are with it too. I do. It's one of those games where it's like I just wish it took a different direction, because it could be, Life is Strange, one of my favorite games ever. It could be like a Life is Strange, and it sucks that it isn't. But I enjoy it for what it is right now. It's pretty enjoyable, pretty cool. I don't know if anything else has been said. Vampire 2 died for this. Maybe they'll make a Vampire 2. Who knows? Anyway, love you all. Appreciate you all. Keep fighting foes, and bye bye.